Director General and Principal Management Consultant, NAFIN, that is National Foundation of Indian Engineers, and FIIE. We also have the presence of Director General RDIS, Colonel Mahendra Singh. Thank you so much for being with us, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to the guest lecture on consumer behavior in competitive environment.
Sir, before I begin, I would like to take the privilege to tell you about our dais. Our chairman, Sir Shri K.C. Garg, and his wife, Mrs. Anita Garg, established a society, namely Sage Pokarmal Educational Society, to serve the community as a whole. And the society operates several institutes of repute under the name Rukmani Devi. We impart knowledge right from kindergarten level, such as Rukmani Devi Bal Vatika, to doctorate level courses such as Rukmani Devi Center of Excellence in Computational Nanotechnology. We also have Rukmani Devi Institute of Advanced Studies and Rukmani Devi Public School. Sir, it's an honor for us to inform you that National Assessment and Accreditation Council (NAC) has accredited its highest ranking grade A to our dais. The coveted grade was awarded to the institute after an inspection by the peer group of the NAC team, which visited the campus a year back.
Well, now I would like to introduce you all to our guest speaker of the day, Professor P.K. Gupta. Professor Gupta, he is BA, BSc and a gold medalist in Electrical Engineering Honours. He is also a gold medalist in Doctorate of Business Management and MBA. He is DCE from France, DCA from USA, PhD from Ukraine and BSc from Russia. Professor Gupta also has an honours and accomplishment in his account. To name a few, he is a chief editor in NAFIN Digest. He is a visiting professor of marketing management and entrepreneurship in Central European University, Budapest, Hungary, Krakow University of Technology, Krakow, Poland, and the list continues. He is also a member of ISEC, NAN-SNT for selecting research scholars from non-aligned women countries. Member of IAC, that is Swissert for independent reviews of auditors for the issue of ISO certification. And he is also a former Director General of Manipal Group. Sir, we are really honored to have you here with us today.
Now, I would like to request Director General RDIS to please felicitate Sir. Please give a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to thank Director General RDIS, Professor Retired Colonel Mahendra Singh, for always being a source of inspiration for us. He has always provided us with such a valuable platform where we can have sessions from experts from academia and corporate. Director General Sir has always been imparted knowledge and ethics to us. Sir, we would like to invite you here to say a few words.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As we have been telling you earlier, right from the day you entered RDIS, that we shall expose you to such beautiful guest lectures. This is one of the areas of strength. So you can see Professor P.K. Gupta today, how learned he is and how eminent person he is. So you should learn from such people. We last year also called very eminent people, and they exposed you to different areas of knowledge. So those who have joined RDIS, their future is secure and they should be happy. I welcome you, sir. We are very happy to have you here with us, and I am sure the students will have a lot of queries. Please ensure that all your doubts are cleared. He is from the old generation with vast experience. His qualifications you can already see. Though I am a professor, but I am not that well qualified. I have my own limited qualifications, but understand how to manage an institute and how to ensure proper control. That army taught me. Nothing more. Thank you very much. Please enjoy the lecture. I have some work, very urgent work. Some teachers are there which I have to interview and progress that work. I'll once again welcome you, sir. We are always welcome here to RDIS. Your association should now continue since you have come first time, and we will definitely be benefited by your advice and presence. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Without further ado, I would like to request sir to open the forum for session.
Good morning, friends. This is what. Pardon? I don't know.
Could just ask them a couple of questions and make it more interactive.
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. It's a very big group. So let me see how I can make it interactive, because unfortunately I don't believe in one-way talking, because I very strongly believe that you people know equally well. It's only a question of little level. These days, with the information technology, the knowledge level of the students is much more than when it was, say, when I did my engineering or MBA. We had no facilities, no TV, no internet, no mobile, only newspaper, only radio. Radio also Binaka Mala once a week. Go to the theatre only. When I was a child, I used to think that, oh, this song is very good in the movie hall. I wish I could go on seeing Madhubala for half an hour. And after a few years, that thing is true. You had VCR, VCP, TV. There's a big explosion. So your knowledge level and my knowledge level, I think your knowledge level is more. So please feel free to interact with me, ask me questions. If I know the answer, I will give you. If I don't know, I will go back, check up, and send you the reply by email to your HOD. So once I was talking in Yamunanagar, some student asked me on some question which I really didn't know. So I said, when I go back, I will check up, see if I can reply, and I replied. Same thing I follow everywhere, because I cannot claim that I know everything. And secondly, I don't believe that I should remember everything all the time. Why should I? Why should I tax my brain unnecessarily? Only thing is, please, if you have any question, please keep it with you, write it down. At the end, we will interact. Okay. Consumer behavior and motivation research. You are all MBA third semester students. So I believe you have studied marketing management in second semester or first semester. Second, and management also, principles of management, right? Am I right? So let me check up, bring you to our same level. What is management? Anybody? Raise your hand. Huh? Can you please, madam, stand up so that everybody can see your beautiful face? Art of getting things done through others. What do you mean by art? Knowledge is not art. All the thing. It's only art. Art of getting things done to other people. Do you all agree? Huh? Do you all agree? Do you all agree? Sorry, I don't agree. I don't agree at all with this definition. Sit down. This is a half. Please, please. Science also. Management is the art and science. It's not art only. Goody goody. PK Gupta comes, takes a class. Come on, let's go for coffee. Let's do this. Let's do art. Very good. Goody goody. It's science also. How to do a job, when to do, where to do, who will do, whom will he report or she will report. Please be very clear on these definitions. After 6 months you are going to be in industry controlling people. Management is the art and science of getting work done through people to meet organizational goals and objectives with the help of resources at your command. It's not a small definition, art of getting work done through others. No, it's a, I will give you 3 marks or 2 marks out of 10. Please, definition should be absolutely clear. You are second year students, fundamentals should be clear. Principles of management you have studied in the first semester, right? So is it clear now? Art and science of getting work done through people to meet organizational goals and objectives with the help of resources at your command. Now, what is goals and objective? What is the difference? Why 2 words? Why not only goals? Why not only objectives? What is the difference between goals and objectives? Yes, madam.
Goals are decided once and objectives are for which we plan.
So very funny definition. Sit down, please. Difference between goals and objectives. Anybody else? There are 3-4 words: goals, objectives, targets, aims, isn't it? We talk, what are your goals? What are your objectives? What are your targets? What are your aims? Yes, anybody? Difference between goals and objectives? You are from Bengal? You are from which place? Bihar, okay, nearby. Yeah.
So goals are what we want to achieve, and we set objectives to achieve goals.
We set objectives to achieve goals, and goals are what we want to achieve. Right? When I was first year student of engineering, I asked he was telling me subsoil, subsoil, subsoil water. So I stood and asked him, what is subsoil? He said, subsoil is subsoil. So he says objectives are goals and goals are objectives. Then English people are not fools to use 2 words. There must be clear difference. See, I am talking these fundamental things because otherwise we will not be at the same frequency. Now listen, goals are long term, idealistic in nature, not very clear. Example, we must increase our sales, right? How much, when, in how much period? Goals are long term, idealistic in nature. Increase our sales. How much? 2 times in 6 months or 3 times in 1 year. Objectives are short term, quantifiable, exact. This is the difference between goals and objectives. Targets are still smaller. Supposing you have to make 3,000 pieces of this in a year, specs, 3,000. So you will fix your goal, 3,000 pieces a year, and then sleep, right? Then you will sleep after fixing this target. You have to break down how many you will make every day per hour. 3,000 in a year means 250 in a month. 250 in a month means about 8 in a day. 8 in a day means 1 per hour approximately. But if you don't make 1 in the first hour, that means in the next hour you will have to make 2. So are you clear on the differentiation between goals, objective and targets? Targets and objectives are quantifiable, very exact, not vague. Goals are idealistic in nature, long term, sometimes vague. Increase sales. What does it mean? How much to increase? In how much period to increase? How to increase? Whether sales will increase will be from North India or for South India? Am I clear? Okay. What is marketing? You all have studied marketing. Who will define? Yes. 3 things are sitting together. Middle thing. What is marketing, sir? What is marketing? You are in second year? You have studied marketing in second semester? So I have forgotten. Define. Please stand up first so that all can listen.
The marketing is the process of selling the goods to the customer according to the needs of the customer, so that it would meet the needs of the customer in best possible manner.
बड़ी वेग डेफिनेशन दे रहे हो आप. ये साइंटिफिक डेफिनेशन नहीं है. ये पीटर ड्रकर की डेफिनेशन नहीं है. फिलिप कोटलर की डेफिनेशन नहीं है.
So marketing is advertising a product and making it according to the needs of the customers and selling it.
You will make everything to the needs of every customer. Then you will go mad. If you start making, there are 120 crores people. Please sit down. 120 crore people in India, and if you start making to the need of each, then you will be lending yourself nowhere. Anybody else who wants to give me the definition of marketing? Yes. Yes, please.
Marketing means understanding the needs of our target customers and making a product or service that would cater to that need or service.
Do you know who is Philip Kotler? Right? So do you know what definition he gave, or what the definition Philip Kotler's book gives, or you are trying to give your own definition? Then your name should come in Guinness Book of Record. You are just in second year, yaar, and you have forgotten everything. You will go for interview next year, and if you sit before me and I ask what is marketing, you will start scratching your head and look at the sky. Marketing management or marketing includes all those activities which directs the flow of goods and services from manufacturer to the customer, again in line with the resources at your command. Resources means 4 M's: men, money, machine, material. And now there is a 5th resource, data management. So marketing includes all those activities which directs the flow of goods or services, products or systems from manufacturer to the consumer in line with the resources at your command. You want to be a global player and you have a small office in Rohini or in Regadpura. Resources. You want to go on moon with Madonna and you have $1 in your pocket. She will not even beat you with her chappal, and you want to go on moon with her with $1. What are the resources? If you don't have the resources, then create the resources. So marketing definition, is it clear to you? I am only refreshing. You have all studied this. Since you have come to the, is your result out of the second semester? Yes. So you have all passed. These days nobody fails. So marketing is clear, management is clear. So marketing management is this. Under marketing is consumer behavior and motivation research. Right? Now what is consumer behavior and why we have to study it? Yes, please. Anybody? चैप्टर होता है मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट में कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर पे. डोंट लुक एट द स्काई. इन सेकेंड ईयर इट्स ए स्पेशलाइजेशन ऑल्सो. मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट में चैप्टर है कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर पे. हाँ जी.
Process of knowing how, why, when, and why a consumer buys or do not buy a product.
Very good. What is your name, sir?
Vipin Varghese.
Huh?
Vipin Varghese.
Vipin Varghese. Vipin. You are from which place?
Kerala, sir.
Kerala. That's right. That's why South Indians are on top. Consumer behavior is the study of the process, mental and physical, through which a customer goes through while buying or disposing of a product or a system. Is it clear? Consumer behavior is the study of the process or the system through which a consumer goes through physical process, mental process, goes through while buying or disposing of a product or a system. Is it clear? Who will repeat? Who will repeat? Yes. You are very lucky. You are sitting with her. I had to go 10 kilometers to see the face of a girl when I was a student. Yes. Because engineering college and medical college in Patiala was 10 kilometers away, and there was no girl student in engineering. So we had to go 10 kilometers. He is very lucky. He is lucky. He is lucky. Haji. What is consumer behavior?
It's a physical and mental process. It's a physical and mental process of taking decision whether to buy or not to buy the product.
Product or system. Okay. Is this definition clear? Now, motivation research is again the study of the factors, but only the psychological factors, not the physical factors. Psychological factors which influence the mind of a consumer to buy a product or a system. I will take up examples when we go into details. Why we study consumer behavior? Because these days environment is very volatile and competitive. Unless you know how a consumer will react to a particular decision of yours, you don't want to take the risk. what should be the size, how the product should look, how the packaging should look, what should be the color scheme. If I reduce my price by 5 rupees, how the consumer will react. All this is important these days because there is a very severe competition in any field. In education, you have to go through a very rigorous test. When I wanted to do my MBA, I went to FMS, Faculty of Management Studies, which is one of the top colleges today in the country. 3 people were sitting, top people of that time. First in engineering, okay. Working in BHEL, please go and deposit your fees. That was the interview. I was working in BHEL, top company. I was a topper in my university, so no questions asked. Although there was one management institute only in whole of Delhi, but the participants were also very less. So, these days the competition is very severe. Even for your job employment, why anybody will take you? Until unless you establish that you are different than others. There are 4,000 management institutes like this, including IIMs, each turning out on an average 100 students. So 4,000 into 100 means 4 lakh MBAs every year. How many? 4 lakh. And the industry does not need. So I will take whosoever is the best, isn't it? When I have a choice, I will. So motivation research and consumer behavior study is important because of competition. You have to outbeat your competitors. You have to be smarter over your competitor. Which color scheme to use, what features you should give in your product, what services you should offer. Today every restaurant says home delivery. 20 years ago it was not possible. Why? Because they want to compete. The shop, restaurant next offers this service, so he has to offer. Other day you saw the ad of State Bank for their debit card, that if you swipe it thrice for 500 each, we will give you 100 rupee rebate. That means State Bank wants you to have their debit card. They are competing with Andhra Bank, they are competing with Oriental Bank. There is a severe competition in every field. There is not a single field where there is a monopoly. Now how do